Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you have the best luck of your life.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, in today's video, I have two solo arena games that I played really smart, and we wind up getting the dubs in both of the games. I give a lot of important tips throughout the video, and especially in the second game, so make sure you guys watch the whole thing through the very end, because I'm pretty sure these tips can actually help you guys. As you guys can see, we're already at 9,337 arena points. We're already grinding. Of course, we're gonna go for 100k this season, definitely more. So if you guys can do me a favor real quick and smash that like button and subscribe with post notifications on if you haven't done already, because it does help my channel out a lot. Also, I'm putting my socials on the screen right now, so make sure to drop a follow for both of them. And last but not least, guys, make sure to use code TheSiloan in the Fortnite item shop, spelled the exact like this on the screen. If we get 1,000 people using my code, I'm gonna do a $100 giveaway and split that up with 10 people. With that being said, let's get into the tips and tricks. Alright guys, so the very first person that I wind up fighting in this game happens to be a pro player. His name is Glace. He used to be a part of NkGhTg's trio, but now he moved to West. And by the way, he has anonymous mode on, but I've seen him on the feed a lot, so I knew this guy is a good player. And usually when you're fighting a good player, they'll keep on build fighting you, wasting their mats. So if you keep height on them, a lot of the time you can win the fight. So right here I'm just making sure to maintain height on him while I try to get shots off on him. I don't know what it is, but a lot of pro players, when you fight them, they'll keep on building up and up and up and up and up until they run out of mats, and then eventually they'll just die. So I'm just making sure to keep height, get some angles and some cheeky tags off on them. If you guys can, always try to pay attention to who's in your game. If they have anonymous mode and they get like 5 to 10 kills, then more than likely they're probably a good player. He jumps down because he's running out of mats, he gets cracked, and I tag him for white. Now that he's one shot, I just play really aggro on him. And just like that, I get the kill on him. I'm sorry Glace, you're a beast bro, but GG's. This just shows in arena, you don't have to be the best mechanical player to kill people. As long as you keep your calm and play smart, you can win a lot of fights. A lot of the time is when people see anonymous in the feed, and they know that player is going off, they'll start getting scared, which can result in them messing up and leading to death. So whenever you're fighting anyone, make sure to keep your cool and stay confident. If you're not confident in fighting, you're gonna lose almost 90% of your fights. Confidence is key, especially in Fortnite. Right here, I'm on dead side, making sure to farm mats. If you guys don't know what dead side is, it's basically where no one else is at, which can result in me getting a free rotation without getting beamed.
Distance. They're just psychos.
I'm just making sure to farm mats and hide behind the tree just so I don't get shot. I start getting shot, but I don't panic even though I have a little bit of mats. I start building staircases out to block myself from my enemy. The zone pulls very far and I'm running out of mats, so I have to get up close. I do wind up getting beamed though, but floppers come in clutch. I use my last mats to block off my head. And there's an opponent right in front of me. I know I have to get in or else I'm gonna lose the game. I know he's gonna make an edit, so I prepare myself to fight him when he does. I hit him for a really good pump shot and I finish him off with my AR. I wind up losing height again because I thought I picked up the medal too. It's all good though, I pop my flopper to get max health. I hit a good pump shot and just like that I win the game. If you guys play controller and you guys miss a lot of your shots, the majority of the time it's because your sensitivity is really high. So I'd recommend to lower it just a little bit, see how your aim is for a few days. If you still seem to miss all your shots, maybe lower it a little bit more. And if you keep on missing your shots, then maybe it's just too low. Alright, for this next game, it's the perfect example of of how to rotate on dead side. Once again, dead side is where players are least likely to be while rotating the zone. I let the last guy rotate in front of me as he goes straight up the middle, and I take that to my advantage and I go all the way around, and this is probably one of the freest rotations I've had just because I decided to rotate dead side. And also I can farm mats, so that's a W. There's a player in front of me and he needs to rotate, so I try to shoot him just to make him go ahead. He decides to box up, so I just go all the way around. I use old builds, just so I can save my materials. I look back and he starts rotating behind me, so I get a shot off on him, just to say like, yo, I know you're behind me, don't mess with me, or I'm gonna grief you. I see brick below this guy, so I decide to box up out of brick and farm my materials back. If there's ever any big objects near you that are metal or brick, in endgame, try to box up near them if they're in a good spot, just so you can farm your materials back. Right here I'm just waiting for zone to form, and it pulls my way, so I start tunneling out a little bit, just so I have more room to work with before zone starts moving. Since I'm ahead of zone already, I decide to look back at people who have to rotate late. Maybe I can get some AR kills. I'm thinking to myself, someone has to go down this river, so I'm gonna wait for them to beam them.
Someone's gonna try to go down the river. I already know.
I was almost correct, as a player last second leaves his base, and I try to focus him. I can't see him anymore, so I decide to focus on zone and rotate. Remember not to get tunnel visioned. As I'm rotating, I'm just making sure to block off people above me, people behind me, and people to my sides. And once again, while the zone is moving, I start rotating dead side. Everyone's on the right side, so I go left. And while I go left, I can also start farming my materials back. I use the fences as natural cover to save my materials, and I start farming my wood back. I play this game so well just because I only got shot once while rotating, and I still have a ton of mats just because I decided to use natural cover. There's a player to my right, so I decided to go up one. Just so I don't have to fight him, because there's no need to. I have a ton of mats, I have heals, I don't want to risk my game. I go up one more and I cover my height, just so I can try to get a beam. Always be aware of height above you too. I notice no one's above me, so I take height myself. And since I have so much mats still, I'm pretty much set up to win the game right here. This guy is an RPG, so I try to focus him and he jumps down. As I'm getting knocked down, I'm making sure to get some shots off on them. The last guy start fighting, I jump down, get a shot off on him. I jump down again, hit him for a 156, and just like that I win the game. Once again, if you have really good aim and you have height, or even if you're on low ground, aim goes a long way. With that being said guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that tips and tricks video. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe with post notifications on. With that being said guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.